Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna brighten the lights here a little bit. I am sweaty. If you're seeing that and you're like, she looks sweaty, that's because I am. It's really hot here in Texas already, and I did just come in from the gym, and I am a little bit behind on filming this video. I filmed the next few weeks' videos and I forgot to film this week's, so I am behind. So I'm sweaty and I'm gross, but I'm dedicated to you guys, so I'm answering your question today. And I have a question from YouTube from Elizabeth. She says, and remember guys, you can always post questions in the comments below, or email me, danny@thehasociety.com, or Instagram @DannySheriff. So Elizabeth says, hi Danny, I have a question. I've been watching your videos for a long time and they're very helpful, but still I don't have my period back. Today, I believe I got a breakthrough, my own idea as to what could be a possible stressor contributing to recovery. And that's cold showers. I just love cold showers so much for the way they increase my ability to focus, my discipline, and it makes me literally so good. It makes me feel literally so good. But I do think that I never used to take cold showers ever before a few years ago, and I had my period back then. And I generally always felt too hot instead of too cold. Possibly it reduces my blood flow to my female organs too. Anyways, if you think it's something that could be a powerful factor and I should quit cold showers, should I switch to regular warm hot showers? I actually chose this question because I want to apply my thoughts to this question to include saunas and hot yoga and any of the cold plunges as well. So I think that these are tough. I'm sorry, Ashley's meshing me. Ashley, make sure you're texting me. So I do think that they are a stressor and that we shouldn't be doing them. The reason is, I know that they seem inconsequential. I know that they seem like, just what do you mean? But you are coming up out of a stressed state, and they're just, I think that they just are a contributing factor among other types of stresses that keep us stuck in a bit of a in this stress state. So I do think that that's a factor. I do think hot yoga is too much. I do think regular sauna is too much. I do think that cold showers are too much in conjunction with all of the other issues that cause HA. So for Elizabeth, you said a few things, or Elizabeth, I'm not sure how to say that right, but it's fun to say. I do think that you said some things that ring some bells for me to actually check in on. I just love cold showers so much for the way they increase my ability to focus. So this tells us that your cortisol and adrenaline are rising. And my discipline, meaning you like how it feels to still be doing this hard thing that makes you feel high energy, upbeat, go, 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 and takes you out of a warm, cozy, comforting, soft, feminine feeling. So I think that tells us a lot about mindsets that you still have and behaviors that you're still doing, even though you are listening to the content, you are aware of the types of things that HAs need to be avoiding. But for sure, I think for sure that that's an issue for you. Like, you should stop doing it, not necessarily just from the place that cold showers like in and of themselves are a problem, but it's contributing to that mindset that you need to be disciplined and you need to be high level focused, and there's no space for you to just be relaxed and calm. And I think that the issue with cold plunges and cold showers and saunas and stuff are like, it's not okay for you to just be. You need to be stressing the body and creating some kind of adaptation. And that's not what recovery is for. I'm sorry. So I hope that was helpful. I answered that one quickly, so let's do another one. And I have a few from my recent video that was, I'm 5'4" and have gained 60 pounds. Do I keep going? So I had someone respond to that one, Demetra, and she said, I'm also 5'4". I think that's what I said, right? 5'4", 164 centimeters. All my life, I was 41 to 45 kilos, which is very lean for that height, without dieting and exercise. I started eating healthy and exercising, and then I lost my period for 2 years. I finally managed to get my period back at 56 kilograms. I'm heavier than ever before. Is it normal, this weight gain, or did I overshoot? I'm missing so much information about Demetra, but I think that this is a good follow-up question to address. Types of questions or information I would want to know about you to answer this is, all your life you were 41 to 45 kilos. How old were you? Because if you were like up until you were 18, you were that, and now you're mid-20s and you need to be 56 kilos, that makes a lot of sense. You can't just operate from this place of what you weighed when you were a teenager or in your early 20s or whatever, through to your mid-20s to 30s, through to your 40s. Your body is changing. You are a woman. From birth, you have a different hormonal profile to when you go into puberty, to when you go into your 20s, to when you go into your 30s, so on and so forth, through menopause and beyond. So you cannot expect your body to stay and look the same all the time. So when someone tells me, well, I always was this weight and now I'm not, and that's sus, that's just not having grace for where your body needs to be. At 164 centimeters and 56 kilograms, you are still so lean for your height. You have permission to be there. I give you permission to not be 5'4" and 41 kilos. I give you permission to be that way, to let your body be. You've had 2 periods, you're at 56 kilos. That's evidence to us that your body prefers to be heavier, and we don't need to question it anymore. I think we love to question, hey, I know that my body is saying, with this whole like giving me a period at this weight thing, it's saying that's good, but I don't like that answer. So I'm gonna double check with different sources until I find the answer that tells me I don't need to weigh anymore. I don't need to be this way to have my period, because that just doesn't feel right to me. That's not the answer I want. So I just want people to be conscious of that bias that they're having, because you wouldn't, like, you've had such a hard time being, you know, and I'm not just talking to you, Demetra, I'm obviously talking to everyone. When we're like at some small weight that we approve of, we refuse to be like, for a long time, we refuse to acknowledge that maybe it's too light, like we're too lean, and we look for all the answers to stay the same. Then we get the evidence that we need to have more body weight, body fat in order to have a menstrual cycle, and then we start looking for all the evidence why that's not what we should do, because it's not the answer we want to hear. So we really need to clue in on our bias, check our bias at the door. What are the facts? And your body is giving them to you. You don't need to question it anymore. So I hope that this was helpful. These were really great questions. Please keep submitting them to me. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps other women find us. We're just seeing so many more women get this information, and periods everywhere, and that's the most important thing. So please subscribe to the channel. Please give us a thumbs up and submit your questions. I love answering them. So comment below. Thanks, guys. Mwah.